day 6 of our Scottish road trip, and we are on the move. It's move time again. We have left the beautiful Bankery Lodge Hotel in Bankery and we are on our way to Meikleour, or pronounced how, Anthony?
Meikleour.
Meikleour, not quite sure yet. But while we're passing, we're going to go over the Spittle of Glenshee, which is going over the Cairngorms. There is some Highland Games on in Ballater today, and we are passing Ballater, and the pipers are marching through the town around 11:30, 12 noon. So we are going into Ballater to hopefully see the pipers. But no idea where we're going to park, but I'm really excited, and I will probably cry because it's just a memory from childhood, and I know I won't get upset, but I'm very excited to see them. So we're in Ballater, just waiting for the pipe bands. Have already got upset. You'll see it moving as the minutes going. Right, so we are still in Ballater, and this is the Highland Games, the Ballater Highland Games 2022. Sorry, I have cried and cried and cried so much watching those pipers. I'm still crying now thinking about it. It was lovely, really nice. Anyway, Anthony's just going to go round and film so you can see the games. We're not actually going into the games because it's our movement day today. And I think it's a full day's thing, so I just want to turn around, Anthony. Look at it. There's loads of events going on, Highland dancing, the caver, what's the Highland stone lifting, whatever they call it.
Dinny stones.
The dinny stones. This event is on all day today, and then there's even stuff on tonight. Discos, parties, I think till about 1 AM, so I think there's going to be some very, very sore heads in this area tomorrow.
So,
so in the stones.
But we're going to go back into town now, because we've been to Ballater, or been through Ballater quite a few times, but we never actually had a look around the town, so we're going to have a bit of a look around the town before they close the road off again, and then onwards to Perth and our next stop.
We are now on our way to Meikleour, or Meikleour, not quite sure how we pronounce it. We have just gone through Braemar and we are going, basically, if you look that way, we're going through the Cairngorms. I'm still all in awe of the bagpipers at the Ballater Highland Games. Me and Anthony was just discussing it then, just sat talking about it and just being part of it, walking down the road after the bagpipers with hundreds of people was emotional. It was really, if you ever get the chance of doing one of the Highland Games, even if you just do the pipers, do it. I mean, just look at the scenery now. It's going to be one of them. It's not quite my Glencoe scenery because that's just that little bit different, but it's pretty impressive, and it makes leaving beautiful Aberdeenshire a little bit easier when you're driving through this. Agree, Anthony?
Or a little bit harder if you don't want to leave it, I guess.
Yeah,
Whichever way you want to take
yeah.
it.
So this is us just driving through, and look at it. I mean, can't imagine what it must look like in winter. Very white, but there's not much traffic on the road, is there, Anthony?
Really, no. It's a pleasure to drive in, to be fair.
When it's like this, yeah. Not exactly worrying about ice on the roads. Lots of heather.
I'm worried about melting tarmac with ice.
So we are just walking alongside the River Tay. How long did it take us to walk down to the river from the cottage, Anthony? 2 minutes?
Yeah, about. Not very far. It's about
So we're not far off at all.
100 yards.
We just thought we'd have a bit of a walk. It is really warm, so we're very conscious of not going too far with the dog. Right, Anthony was going to give me a fact there. Go on, Morgs, what is it?
Oh, it's going to be a fact. So I was just going to say we're about 10 miles down, I think, from Dunkeld. So I guess that's where
Yeah.
all that the hills are.
But you can just look how dry the land is. It is so warm today. I mean, we've just said we could literally get the travel rug out the back of the car and sit on the grass in that garden. There's actually, we have just seen people there swimming in the river. I think it's like a bit of a sandy beach bit there, is the Anthony?
Can get down to it.
I haven't got sensible shoes on for that. Put my trainers on, which...
There,
Where? So we are just walking up to the pub, to the main hotel part from where we're staying. That there, all that area there, is our garden bit, which is massive. We'll have to get a photo
We've
of
only
these.
got 3 100-foot high oak trees in our garden.
Yeah, that's our garden there.
Just the 3.
So we're just having a walk up now. Anthony, when he sold it to me, he said, "Oh, Joanne, it's about 500 metres from the stables up to the restaurant." It's not. Luckily, it's a nice night. But it is.
What's that?
There's not a sound apart from nature. I can't hear cars. It is beautiful, and it's a really nice way to end our Scottish road trip. We've got 4 nights here. I'd definitely come here again. I've only been here how many hours?
About 4.
4 hours, and I've already said to Anthony, yeah, we'd come here again. There we go. I mean, look. So we've just eaten in the Meikleour or Meikleour Arms, and we're now walking back to the cottage, and there's a deer in the field. It's not going to pick it up, but she's just laid there.
In the carrot field.
In the carrot field, yeah. Food was gorgeous. I was really impressed with the food. Very, very busy to say. There's nothing round here at the minute, and I don't think everybody was staying either in the hotel or the cottages. We just had to laugh because guys just pulled into the estate office as we're walking, and he said to us, "Are you enjoying the typical Scottish summer?" Which, I mean, it's 9 o'clock. It's still so warm. It's where's it gone? There it is, look, yeah, it's still there. Oh, it's moving.
Oh, there you go.
Ah, she's moving. She'd be very frightened of us. Might be a baby then about there. Wonder what else we might see. Foxes. Oh, oh, look at her. We don't need foxes, we've got enough of those.
That's a red deer, that.